Okay, I'm going to try and create a moving background, an animated background. I've got a background here that I've found off the internet, which is in my library at the moment. And what I'm going to attempt to do is bring that in and create a movie clip of that as a moving background. So in the library, you can see that I've made a duplication. I've called that, converted it to a movie clip here in Modify and Convert to Symbol. And I've also duplicated it here and called that, I've got C back, C underscore BK and C underscore BK2. I'm going to double click into C underscore BK underscore 2. And now you can see on the breadcrumb trail I'm working in C underscore BK2, which is my scene here. I'm just going to reduce the size so that we can work a bit smaller and see what we're doing there. Use the rulers to guide this point, just to mark out your position. And I need to make 3 copies of this image in a row. The second image will be a mirror, while the third image is an exact replication. We'll show you how this works now. So the first duplication, click and hold down Alt on the keyboard, and it allows you to drag, holding down Shift at the same time, a perfect horizontal of the image. Once we've done that, we can just move the scene over. The free transform tool then will allow you to just switch the image to a reverse of itself, like so. Use the arrows, the up and down arrow, the left right arrows then to position your image so that you have a perfect placement there. Again, take your first image, holding down Alt once again on the keyboard. You can now make a copy of that and move it along to fit again beside the other one. Use the up and down arrows. I'm just going to zoom into that a little bit closer. Use the up and down arrows there to position it so you have no white gaps. And there we go. So we have 3 perfect symbols sitting one next to the other in a row. Our 2 outside symbols, 1, 2, our exact format, and the middle image here, this middle image, then is a mirror of the 2 outside ones. Okay, once that's done, Command A selects everything, selects all, and I'm going to modify and group that. On the timeline, I'm going to select a random number of frames. I'm going to select 100. You can select whatever you feel is appropriate to what you're working on. And I'm going to go to Timeline, Insert Keyframe. I'm going to go to Insert Timeline Keyframe, sorry. At frame 1 then, and frame 100, my image is still in the same place. So on frame 1, leave the image as it is, and on frame 100 then, you can move your image along to its new position. Toggle between frame 1 and frame 100, and you'll see that the image should be the same in this position here. Once we've done that, we can go back onto the timeline and create between Once the tween is done, then we can just zoom out. Just check the tween first, and you'll see that the image runs between frame 1 and frame 100. Back to scene 1. Open up our library. And drag your image from the library onto your stage and test movie, and you should get a nice continuous flowing background to your movie.